how I make the finger crochet chain scarf. I'm using the Red Heart Boutique Sachet Sequins yarn. It's a number 6 bulky weight yarn. I'm not paid by Red Heart to promote anything. You can use any yarn that you'd like, but the bulkier the better. So we're going to start with my yarn. It just takes 1 skein to make this. We start at our tail end, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a slip knot. So to make an easy slip knot is you want to take a loop, and you want to have about 5-6 inches of tail, and you're going to wrap the tail end around your loop just like you're making a bow, like you're tying your shoe. Pull the tail end all the way through, and then that is your slip knot. So if you pull on the tail end, it's going to be tight. It's not going to move. But if you pull on your loop, you're going to be able to make your loop tighter by pulling on the working end of the yarn. You can pull on the loop to make it bigger. So this is a finger crochet tutorial, great for beginners. Once you have your slip knot, you're going to take your 3 fingers, put it through your loop, and you do want it big. We want a loose tension for this project. And then you're going to take your project side of your yarn, that's your yarn skein. This is how I hold my yarn between my middle finger and pointer finger, and then that helps me with tension. And then I take my middle finger and thumb and I hold the knot. So I'm kind of like this, but however you like to hold your yarn that works for you, you do you. But this is how I hold it for tension, and I use my pointer finger as my tension gauge. So this is how I'm looking here. So now to make your first chains, you're going to take your 3 fingers that are through your loop. You're going to pinch the working yarn and pull it through your loop, and put your 3 fingers through the loop. Work your way up. And then I put my middle finger and thumb up on my chain. Now we're going to make a second chain. 3 fingers through the loop, pull the working yarn through the loop. That's your second chain. Now we're going to make a third chain. 3 fingers are through the loop, pull the working yarn through the chain. That's your next chain. And this is all you do for your whole skein of yarn, because it takes 1 skein, is you chain over and over and over again. Again, you have your 3 fingers through the loop, pull the working yarn through your loop, and that's a finger chain. And so that's what you're going to keep going. And then I like a loose tension. This is going to give you texture and bulk to your chain. Now, right here, that doesn't look very impressive, but again, you're going to make this extremely long. It's 1 full skein. And so I'll show you at the end, once you get to the end of the project, what you're going to do next to finish your project. But again, you're just going to chain over and over and over again. This probably takes me between 10 and 15 minutes to do once you get going. But that's why it's a great beginner-friendly project. It's a great project for seasoned crocheters, for just something easy and simple, something that can help you de-stress. It's also great for kids who want to get into crocheting because they're not using the hook yet. They're just using your fingers, and they can have a fun, easy project. So finger crochet chain scarf. Once we get to the end, I will show you how to finish it off.